The institution of marriage is under assault today as never before. As appalling as divorce rates are, cohabitation has obscured the true picture, as many couples couple and decouple without formally entering into a marriage. If cohabitation statistics were taken into account, the picture of male-female relationships would be even more dismal. And even among those who do stay married, happiness is not always the result. In light of this, is it not wise to ask this very simple but fundamental question? Why marriage? Someplace along the line, if it was ever understood, the purpose for marriage has been lost. I think we could safely say that today marriage is no longer seen as an institution involving a lifelong commitment, but as an event where the bride is able to have her day in the sun, usually at a rather exorbitant price tag. Think of the expense that goes into a modern wedding with a marriage that too often doesn't last more than a year. The marriage institution cannot be separated from the family institution, and study after study has shown that as the family goes, so goes the nation. Dr. James Dobson has written more than a dozen books on family matters and is the founder of Focus on the Family, a nonprofit multimedia organization with a global reach. In his book, Bringing Up Boys, he states the following concerning the impact of divorce on families. The devastating impact of family disintegration on children is indisputable. A special U.S. commission consisting of authorities on child development was convened in the 1990s to examine the general health of adolescents. This report, called Code Blue, concluded, quote, "Never before has one generation of American teenagers been less healthy, less cared for, or less prepared for life. Most of the characteristics the Commission decried are even worse today. This is occurring, mind you, in one of the most affluent and privileged nations in the history of the world. It is a direct result of marital disintegration and related forces at work against the family." While most of Dr. Dobson's materials come from studies in the United States, the results are the same everywhere where conditions are the same. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has a long list of benefits that accompany healthy marriages for children, women, men, and communities. Let's notice a few of them, beginning with children and youth. They are more likely to attend college and succeed academically. They are physically and emotionally healthier. They're less likely to attempt or commit suicide. They have less behavioral problems in school, are less likely to abuse drugs or alcohol, and less likely to be sexually active as teenagers with all the attendant problems that creates. Now let's notice some, but not all, the benefits listed for women. They are emotionally healthier, wealthier, less likely to be victims of domestic violence or sexual abuse, less likely to contract STDs, and they are physically healthier. For men, they are healthier and live longer. They have an increase in the stability of employment and have higher earnings. They have a decreased risk of drug and alcohol abuse, and more satisfying sexual relationships and less likely to contract an STD. And they are less likely to commit suicide. Now, can we not see the benefits to a nation whose citizens have healthy marriages, and the cost to the individual and the nation where unhealthy marriages exist? Yet wanting something and having something are not the same thing. In order to understand the full range of benefits to a happy marriage, as well as the keys to achieving one, we ought to consider the origins and purpose of marriage. The marriage institution was ordained by God. Through marriage and family, we learn lessons of character and what it means to sacrifice our own well-being for that of others. The origins, benefits, and purpose of marriage go far beyond what can be covered in this short video. So click on the link in the description and read our free booklet, God's Plan for Happy Marriage.
If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for more content like this, please visit our website at tomorrowsworldviewpoint.org.